Hello my friends, so I finally got one of these Squier vintage modified Stratocaster 70's in this lovely Olympic vintage white color, which I've wanted for so long, and I finally found it. I've always wanted to have a guitar in this color for a long time, ever since my late father, ever since I was a child. My late father had a bass, a Squier bass, which was from Japan, and it was very similar to this, except that it was a bass, but it was this color with the rosewood board. It was a jazz bass, and that was the first instrument I ever tried to play. So it stuck in my head. I like this visual, this aesthetic, and I've wanted one of these for a long time, and I finally found it. I found a good deal, and I couldn't pass, and I was pretty fortunate to be able to get it. So I'm pretty happy with it. It's been a long time, and well, what can I say about it? It's a very good guitar. I've only had it for 2 days so far, but what I can say is that it's very well built. I'd never had a made in Indonesia guitar before, and I would say it's probably a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 in terms of construction and build quality. It's got this lovely rosewood fingerboard, which is kind of chocolate brown, which I like very much. The big headstock. The guitar is playing all right. I might let it stay like this for now. I hope I can record more videos with this guitar in the following weeks and months and years, and I'll try to think of more ideas and better videos. For now, it's just to introduce the new guitar. Well, another reason that made me want to get this guitar is that there's this French guitarist on YouTube named, I don't know if I can say it correctly in French, but Johan Laur. Pardon my French. And he's an amazing, incredible guitarist and a very kind person. And he has a guitar which is exactly like this. And I've always thought it was pretty cool, and as I was saying, I've always liked this color. And he hasn't posted in a while, but I hope he's alright, and I hope he one day will bless us again with his amazing playing. I've got another few things to say about this guitar. Spec wise, this guitar isn't, I'd say, anything close to a traditional Strat. To me, that's a good thing, because I have another Strat, which is a kind of 60s Strat, which is pretty much a basic traditional 60s Strat. It's got an older body and low output pickups, and I wanted to get a little away from that just for the sake of diversity. And also I'm leaning towards a more how can I say, singing, aggressive and mid-rangey, throaty style kind of sound. And this guitar is a screamer, you know. It's a hairy guitar. It's got a basswood body, which in my opinion gives a kind of different voice. It's not very trebly and snappy and twangy and pingy and I don't know what to say, like a traditional Strat. You know, it's more like to me it sounds a little more spongy, I guess. More it has this sort of lower mid bark. I don't know how to describe it, but that's a plus to me. And also these pickups are very hot. I was actually pretty surprised when I first plugged it in, because these pickups are screamers. They are very hot, and they can really sing. And again, it's very untraditional for a Strat, but it's good if you're going for that kind of thing, you know. The neck is described as a C shape, but it had never occurred to me that C-shaped necks are not all the same, you know, because I've seen this neck described as chunky, but actually it's not as chunky as I expected. It is not thin, but not as chunky as like my other Strat, my other 60's Strat, or even my Tele, my Baja Tele. And I'm not like bragging like, oh, I'm the guy who plays chunky necks, because I don't care about that. I'm just saying it's a comfortable neck and it's pretty stable and pretty solid. So again, if you're looking for a very traditional voiced Strat, maybe this isn't for you, you know. But if you're looking for a screamer, a guitar that leans more towards a lead sound and sustainy and mid-rangey and not very twangy, so maybe this is for you. Anyway, that's it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.